Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm glad that you came in. It's our third session. Um, I wanted to check in before we get started. I wanted to see how your goals that we set a few goals. I wanted to check in and see how they went last week.
Yeah, so I think the first one was to try and get a group study session together so that I don't put as much pressure or procrastinate studying for finals, which are next week now.
Yeah.
Um, I mentioned it to a few people and they seemed okay. They seemed interested. I just didn't really follow through with them on
Oh,
it.
okay.
But
Maybe
I
check in again this today or tomorrow. Make sure that they're in. Set a date.
I need to set a date. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then your other one was, I wrote it down.
Oh yeah. If like my mom or my brother comes in while I'm studying, instead of getting mad at them, just say, "Hey, I need to get this done right now."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that once, and it worked. I mean, my mom came in and said, you need to pick up the dog poop, and I really need to. I was like in the middle of a chapter, and I was like, I need to get this chapter done, and then I'll do it.
Cool.
And
How'd she feel about
I don't think she was too happy, but she left.
that? Okay.
So
All right. Well, you stated what you needed to do, but and then you went and still did it. So I think that's a good compromise. It seems like.
yeah.
And then your third one was breaking up chunks. We kind of talked about the reading chapters.
Or the paper.
Yes, the paper. That's what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, because I tend to when I get started on something, I'll it's fine, but it's just getting started. So I said I'm just gonna write page one. I think last week, and I did that, and I ended up writing two because I was just in a roll.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
It's not doesn't have to be strict, so that's great.
yeah.
So then how'd it go?
Um, yeah, and then I wrote two in one night, so I should have. Because I said I'm gonna write one on Tuesday, page two on Wednesday, page three on Thursday, and page four on the next Sunday. But I wrote two on Monday or Tuesday, and then I didn't write any because I felt like I was kind of ahead of the game, so I didn't write any Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to write two on Sunday.
Okay, that's
So
better than
yeah,
having.
usually I would have waited and wrote four on Sunday. So.
Yeah, so that's a good start.
Uh-huh.
Definitely. And you were able to review it and everything.
Yeah, then I reviewed it with a peer. We had to do it in class, peer
Cool.
review, and then I had my mom read it, and then yeah, I turned it in today.
Cool. And how did you feel about it? How did you feel about the end result?
I mean, I felt less stressed out about it,
Mm-hmm.
which was good.
That's great.
We'll see what kind of grade I get on it.
Yeah. Do you feel positively about what kind of grade you get on it? Like, do you think you did the best that you could, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think so.
think that you did your best?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I always think that I can do better, but um, yeah, I think I did the best I could.
Yeah, you sounds like you went above
I mean,
and
I didn't do like
beyond.
two or three drafts like some people do.
Right.
You know.
But you did get a few people to read it and everything, so that's really great.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel positively about that, and
Yeah.
hopefully you get a good grade.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So today, this kind of segues into what I want to talk to you about. Is we talked about all these goals. We set all these goals for ourselves, for you, the past few weeks, and today I want to talk more about our thoughts. And I know what we've really been kind of focusing on is stress, what that's kind of causing our anger and our other issues that are coming up. Would you say that's right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like anger and like shutting down.
Uh-huh.
And
What do you think is the main cause of that?
just not having structure in place.
Yeah, kind of stressful.
Yeah, I don't do good without structure, I've come to realize.
Okay. So right now we're going to talk about our thoughts.
Okay.
So what I want us to really work on is, where do you think your thoughts come from?
Where do your thoughts come from? Your brain?
Yeah, definitely. And they cause the feelings that you experience. So you think that you did a really good job on a test, how would you feel?
I'd feel good.
Yeah, you'd feel happy, right?
Yeah.
And then if you thought that somebody didn't like you, so that's another thought, how would you feel then?
Sad.
Yeah, so it's kind of simple like that. So what I want to write down for us today, so we're going to break it up, and I'm going to write stress is what we're talking about. And then when you're getting ready for a test, or you wait till the end, wait and procrastinate, all that, what do you think your stress level is?
High.
Number 1 through 10, 10 being the highest.
I mean, it depends on the test. It depends on how late I wait. Sometimes I'll wait till the morning of, and then that's like a 10.
Mm-hmm.
The night before, it's like a 9.
Okay, we'll write 9. Okay. And then your stress can cause what?
Stress can cause
What have you been having a hard time with when you're stressed?
anger.
Okay. So you've been angry at others, right?
Or myself.
Mm-hmm. Great. So here's what we're going to do now. So we have this little T here. Oop, my finger's over it. So, so we talked about strategies, but now we're talking about our thoughts. And so, let's put an example out there. So, what's been stressing you out the most lately?
School.
School. All the finals that are coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's put something like, I may not get good grades. Is that something that makes you worried and stressed out?
Yeah.
For these tests? And then it's something that you just kind of told me about. You can get mad at yourself. Do you have anybody else that makes you worried or stressed?
My mom.
Does she get mad at you when you get bad grades?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll put, I get mad at myself and my mom is disappointed or gets upset.
Disappointed.
Is disappointed. Okay. Are these positive thoughts?
No.
So let's write not positive or negative thoughts, right?
Right.
And then on the other side, we want to put positive thoughts.
Okay.
This is making a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're doing positive thoughts, what would be what would you think your stress level would be if you were telling yourself, I think I did great at that test? What would be a level 1 through 10, 10 being the highest of your stress level?
Like a 2.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
So my positive thought instead of
less stress is 2.
so my negative thought would be I may not get good grades. I get mad at myself and my mom is disappointed. My positive thought would be if I study ahead of time and feel better about the test after I take it, then that'll be a stress level of 2 compared to 9.
Sort of. So yes, we did talk about our goals and how to manage that. But now I really just want you to hone in on your thought of it.
After I take the test?
So after or before, you're saying, hey, I'm doing the best that I can.
Okay.
Or things like that. So we really want to talk about kind of honing in on our positive thoughts. Like, hey, I think I'm getting this, instead of I don't get this at all. Or things like that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what could be a positive thought that can make your stress level a 2?
Thought that make my stress level after I take the test.
Sure.
Do you still, I did the best I could on that test.
Yeah, that's a great one. Do you still get really stressed out after you take the test?
Yeah, if I didn't study enough.
Okay. What about, so you said I did the best I could?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what about a positive thought while you're studying or before the test? Like right before you take your test.
I've done all I could to prepare for this test. That would be my mental thought.
Mm-hmm. You think of another positive one? I like that one, but let's go a little bit more positive and really oomph your thoughts.
I will do well on this test.
Yeah. Or I know this, I got this sort of feeling. So you said, can you remind me again?
I know I will do good on this test.
I know I will do good on this test. I tried. I studied.
I know
Studied
this.
Studied hard.
I know this.
Yeah. I know this. So, what we have here is kind of a little graph on how we can change our thoughts from negative to positive. And how we can see that giant stress level of a 9. If we're just thinking of some positive thoughts, we can kind of lower it to a 2. Just kind of like what you said. Does this make sense? Okay, so what I want us to do is practice. I'm going to give you this notebook. And you are going to, what I would like for you to do is write it's like a journal. And maybe try every 2 days, try and write something in here. But I really want you to just write your thoughts and your feelings and try to make them positive. And then I want to see, the next time I see you, I want to see, I'm not going to look at what you wrote, but I just want to see that you're writing in here. So I'll just graze through it like this and just kind of check and make sure that you're writing in here. But does that sound like a doable task for you? It doesn't have to be very long, just like 3-4 sentences about something and how you're feeling. You can have some like, I'm stressed because of this, and then write a positive note about it too.
Okay.
Just like how we did here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So why don't you go ahead and start that now if you want, or you can do it at when we're done.
Yeah, I'll do it when we're done.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So we are almost done. Is there anything else that you want to talk about today?
Don't think so.
Okay. Good luck on all your tests.
Thank you.
Remember your positive thoughts, and I think we've done some good strategies too. So remember those bit by bit, and telling people a small phrase, and then what was the other one?
Oh, group study session?
Yeah, check in on your group study session. All right.
Okay.
And good luck on your finals.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming in today, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.